Hi, this is Alan Shea, and we are here on Our Society here today at the Pasadena Playhouse with the lady of the day. She's going to tell us about her presentation that's going to take place today and why we're going to get excited about it. So why don't you share with the viewers what they are in store for and what should the audience expect?
Awesome. So my name is Janina, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Garraway Performing Arts Center. In partnership with Axum Creative, we have created a program called Dance in Focus that's an interactive, unique arts program that exposes youth to creative arts instruction, which we hope then leads to developing vital life skills such as self-confidence and teamwork and discipline. And today you are going to get to see some of those kids perform live on the Playhouse stage, ages 5 to 9, which is a huge deal. That takes boldness and courage to do. And we are so excited that we're exposing these kids in Northwest Pasadena and Altadena to come down here to Old Town Pasadena and get on the stage. Such an iconic stage. You know, it's a big deal for us. We're super passionate about it, and we're really excited for the kids.
Wow. So what kind of crowd do you expect? Do you expect folks to come from all over the country or just local? So let the audience know what's your outreach, because I'm assuming, because I'm getting excited to see the show, that, people, I've seen a lot of people floating through here. I'm just glad I can get to you early before everybody else start packing in. But share with the viewers what your hopes are, what your expectations, so that they can see the beginning, the middle, and we can, get some interviews at the end and see how folks responded to the show. Yeah,
so it's so amazing because there are people here from what I understand all around the world. I actually just talked to a guy from China. How cool is that? And people seem to be really excited to see the kids do their thing. So I'm super excited about that. And so I think we're performing, I think third or fourth act in, and it's a big deal for the kids. And they're looking forward to it. They're not even nervous, which is great.
Right. So did you get a good support from the community and then your marketing? Yes. So tell us this, because we want to make sure next year we're going to double up. So we want to make sure people know about you, about this opportunity. The platform is created here in our own backyard with Pasadena Playhouse.
Yes.
If we don't know that these resources are here, how are we as a community going to know how to seize it for our children and get them ready? So we want to make sure viewers know what goes into preparation, and this is your time to let us know.
Okay, so yes, our program is 16 weeks, and that is the time that we get them together and ready for their final performance. So we are located here in Pasadena. Our classes are held on Saturdays at El Cabulon Cultural Center, and you can sign up for our summer sessions. You can actually reach us. You can go to the website, which is garrawaypac.com, and get more info, which is GARRAWAYPAC.com. And we're here. We're local. These kids have been working really hard, and you can find out more about getting involved, or even your kids getting involved, through the website.
And last but not least, how can people get out and support you financially? Because I'm sure you like a little help there, right? You got all this advertisement and media going on. You better jump on it.
That's true. Well, we are a nonprofit 501c3 organization, so donations, volunteers, we always need that. And you can also go to the website and get information and contact us. And of course, that would be amazing. I mean, nonprofit organizations, their hearts and their mission is the mission, right? And so we could definitely use support, and we would love to grow. Right now you're going to see about 10 kids perform. We'd love to multiply that and serve more people, and you do that by being sustainable and having donations rolling in so you can serve more. And so we would love that.
Wow. Well, I'm so excited because I love anything that deals with our kids, especially coming out of Northwest Pasadena, to show the viewers really how much passion we have for our city and for our youth. So we certainly appreciate what you're going to bring to the Playhouse today, and I'm getting excited because I like to see them get up there and show their stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Today, as a autism activist, please put your hands together for Holly Robinson, PWI.
Very funny. Hi, everybody. Hi. How's everybody doing? There's a mariachi band outside at 8 in the morning. That's pretty awesome. So welcome. This is a really awesome event. today. A quick some history about me. Museums are some of my favorite things to do. I have 4 children, a set of twins and 2 younger ones. And one of my kids, my oldest, has autism. He was diagnosed when he was 3. So when we would take the kids to museums, it was often a difficult lift for us because, as you know, or as some of you may know, children with autism tend to have a hard time in public places. And my husband, his name is Rodney P. I can remind myself, what's his name again? 22 years. Yeah, out here, that's a big deal, y'all. That's dog years. That's like 122 years. So, anyways, my husband, Rodney P., was a football player. He played for 16 years. And he played for 6 teams, and we lived in 6 different football cities. So that meant every time we would land in a city, the first thing we would find are the children's museums, the local ones, right? So that was really fun. Well, yeah, okay. As a mom of 4, you want to be trying to entertain your kids. So I feel like I got to know so many children's museums in different cities. And one of my favorite was in Philadelphia, which is where I'm from. Hey, Philly's in the house? Oh, okay. So I'm from Philly, and the Please Touch Museum is there. And that is a terrific place because obviously our children with sensory issues, they want to touch things all the time. So I love the concept of Please Touch. And other museums across the country, in Charlotte where we played, in Washington, D.C. where we also played, Oakland, and what was the other city? Dallas. There's one more. Anyway, I'll Google it. A lot of cities. But the good news was everywhere we went, we had an amazing children's museum. Going way back to when I was 4 years old, living in Philadelphia, speaking of Philly, my dad came to me and he said, oh, I just got this great new job. And I said, oh, what is it? And he said, well, the good news is it's a really terrific children's show, but the bad news is it shoots in New York, so I have to commute back and forth. So I said, well, what kind of job is it? What is it? It's a TV show? He said, yeah, it's like a kid's show that takes place on your block. And I was like, oh, okay, well, good luck with that. And turns out that show was Sesame Street. And my dad was the original, some of you are old enough to remember my dad. He was the original Gordon on Sesame Street. I mean, imagine you're 4 years old and your daddy is Gordon on Sesame Street. He goes to work with Oscar and Big Bird every day. And that's like, as cool a gig as you can imagine. So, side note, everybody on my block in Philly, sidled up to all of our, to my mom and my dad. I was like, oh, my kids want to be an extra on Sesame Street. That was a big deal. So everyone from my block got to go up to New York and be on Sesame Street, except me. Why? Because my dad didn't want me in show business. He didn't want to have a showbiz kid. He thought if I got one glance at these lights that it was all over. And so anyway, I'm watching my friends in the neighborhood go up to New York and go to Sesame Street, come back with little, Big Bird feather. Hey, I did this. I'm like, what is wrong with this picture? Like, where is the nepotism? And so anyway, so I get, finally, of course, I begged and pleaded, and I finally, my dad gave in. He caved, and so I went up to New York, and I had one line, and I blew my one line. I was supposed to say, hi, Gordon. But I kept saying, hi, Daddy. Yeah, it sounds really cute now, but I've been traumatized by that for many years. But his worst fears came too, because I did see the lights and the cameras and everything. I was like, ooh, I think I want to do this. So, but it was a tremendous, amazing legacy that my father, who's been gone for about 14 years now, he had Parkinson's disease, and we started a nonprofit for him called the Hollyride Foundation. And so then when my son was diagnosed with autism, we blended the missions, and so we support families impacted by autism and Parkinson's and give them compassionate care. So back to museums. Oh, thank you. So back to museums. So when RJ, my son, was young, the thing that he loved to do, like I said, was go to these museums and other public places like aquariums. So now I'm taking you, okay, where am I going now? To about 7 years ago. I go on this TV show. You may have heard of it. It's called Celebrity Apprentice. I go on this show, and I didn't quite win, but I won the most money, if you will. And, well, yeah, I did kind of win, but kind of, if you watch. But for me, I was there as a philanthropist. I wasn't there as an actor trying to revive a career. I was like, look, I'm in here to support these kids with autism. So at the end, the finale, I made it to the finale. One of the things was you go on the road and you do something really special for your foundation that shows the world what your foundation is. And so I decided to go back to Philly to the Please Touch Museum and to shut it down only for autism families. So we invited like 1,000 people, maybe 200 or 300 autism families just to come take over the joint. It was such an awesome event because, like I said before, oftentimes kids get judged, etc., and the parents would say to me, gosh, Holly, this was such a great thing because I could bring my other siblings, I could bring all my kids, and it was a great day for families. So that was a success. So with Holly Rod, we decided we were going to take that a step further, and we started doing that experience at aquariums. So I wrote a book called My Brother Charlie, along with my daughter, and it's a kid's book about a set of twins, one with autism, one not, like my kids. We branded this new event called My Brother Charlie Goes to the Aquarium. And so we just did our 5th aquarium event at the Shed Aquarium in Chicago. Anybody from Chicago here? So we invited all autism families out to Shed just Sunday night. It was awesome. We've done it in Long Beach here. We've done it in the Houston Aquarium. We've done it, if I'm from Houston, look, I'm just trying to get free claps. So we've done Houston and Camden, Philly. So really tremendous opportunities to take over aquariums and museums and public spaces for families impacted by autism. Why? Because the opportunity for these families to go out and enjoy a really great night and how the siblings feel is really phenomenal. So I know a lot of you have probably been involved in sensory-friendly events at your museums, and I just want to encourage you to continue to do that because it really makes a huge difference in the families of children with autism. It makes a huge difference. And so, I always say that, I have this kid with autism and I wouldn't change him for the world. We were told he would never do so many things. And now, yesterday he drove me somewhere. I was told he would never drive. And so I'm very, very, I really try to peddle a lot of hope towards other families, especially needs that don't listen to that never-day diagnosis that he'll never do X, Y, and Z, because he probably will, and you have to have hope. And I always say that I would never change my son for the world, but I would try to change the world for my son. And that is something that we all do in our lives, and I think working at a museum or being part of that museum experience, those are life-changing moments for children. And so I just want to thank you all for coming out and encourage you to continue doing the amazing work that you do. My husband's retired now, so we're not necessarily going from city to city anymore. But with the Holly Rod Foundation, we may be knocking on your door at a city that you belong to or have a museum at to say, hey, we would love to come here and do an event. So when I call, act like you know me. But I want to thank you all for being here and thank you for having me, and God bless all of you. Have a great day.
Posse finds you everywhere. Look at this. Thank you so much. One more time. Nobody recalls running around and take pictures like that all the time. All right. You guys having fun so far? To my Pittsburgh people, hopefully I will see you guys. I'm actually going back to Pittsburgh Memorial Day weekend. I'm back there for a big festival back there. Also, if anybody else is interested in having an MC come to everywhere except Louisiana, but anywhere else. And also, I want to apologize to the Koreans. I did not mean to offend. I know we have some people from Korea. I'm apologizing from my heart. I want you guys to know, not because I feel like I got in trouble, but from my heart. And not out of fear either, because you're South Koreans, not North Koreans. Now, come on, people, wake up, all right? I love everybody, all right? you guys having fun so far? You guys are going to clap a lot today, all right? So by the end of the day, I don't want to see, woo, all right. I want you guys to bring that energy up. Continue to think of all the little kids that run around your museum. That's the energy you need to have. Because they go there, it's new, and it's exciting. That's what this is. You guys are not like, and they have a dance crew, they're gonna wow you, they're amazing. But please welcome Janina and Lamar with Dance and Focus. Put your hands together for them.
Awesome. Hello, my name is Janina, and I am the CEO and founder of the Garraway Performing Arts Center. We are a nonprofit organization with the mission of providing a safe and inspiring environment for youth to develop their minds, their passions, their core values, and leadership skills through the arts. And I'm gonna let Lamar explain a little bit as well about his organization.
Hi everyone, my name is Lamar Anderson, CEO and founder of Accent Creative Project, and what I'm essentially is a photography education organization partnered with Janina to create a very creative and unique arts program for youth in Pasadena. Okay, so it's a dual curriculum. They receive hip-hop dance, but ideally our mission, my mission is to engage, inspire, and support and explore. Okay, we're developing creators through photography and business, and so
Allow all different, everyone to explore the power of the arts. So right now, you're going to get to see a live demonstration of the power of the arts and the fact that it impacts and instills social and emotional skills in youth, like we've been speaking of. So we have 8 beautiful kids that have gone through our program, and they are going to perform for you. To brace this stage is a huge deal. They are ages 5 to 9, and it takes a lot of boldness and courage to come on this stage, right, and speak or even perform. So please welcome them. I'm going to name their names as they enter onto the stage. You guys can go ahead and come out and enter into your positions. Please help me welcome Kaylee. Magic for you. Thank you so much.
Wow, we are back, and we were able to get one more great, incredible guest of today's show before we. Okay. You can just, you can come on around. Okay. In fact, you can come on in. Come on in. You can stay with us. That's right. Okay. That's right. All right. Ready? We were able to capture two more of our guests before I let them get away, so they can share with us their perspective of today's show, because it was really incredible. But I love to hear from the spectators' own voice, so they can tell their story of what they witnessed today here at the Pasadena Playhouse. So why don't you share with us?
So far, watching Holly Robinson Peete talk about her experience from growing up from a child, from being 4 years old and being a part of children's experience, but also museums in Philadelphia, and then also talking about her child having autism and realizing that she would prefer to change the environment for her child. These Dance and Focus, these guys over here, what was great about them is they actually brought the kids to the stage. So while we're talking about children, it's nice to actually see it in action, and it was great to see the kids dance.
So were you surprised at the turnout today?
I was actually very surprised. I thought maybe there'd be maybe 20 people because it started so early, but it's a full house, and so that just tells you that a lot of people really care about making a difference for children.
Wow, well, we're so glad, especially here in Pasadena, in the Pasadena Playhouse. Why don't you share with us your name and where you come in from and what you think of today's show?
Hi, well, my name's Kathleen Bradley. I came from Michigan. My company is based in New Jersey, though. I'm actually headed to the Small Talks late and hoping to catch the last bit of it because I've heard they're fantastic this year. So,
well, we're certainly glad that you came into Pasadena, enjoy the Playhouse and all the events that we have today. But I'll tell you, what we've seen so far was a great performance by the youth and coming out of Pasadena, and that's what we try and make sure we promote and make sure everybody understand the value of our young youth and the new programs that we have for our children here in Pasadena. And we're glad you're here today.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, thank you.
Is that it?
All right, well, we're going to wrap it up. We certainly appreciate your time coming through, giving us a little interview, and we're going to go ahead and wind this show down. Thank you, viewers, for staying with us, and hopefully you'll enjoy today. Hi, this is Alan Shea with Our Society, and we're here at the Pasadena Playhouse, and we have one of the guests here today, and she's going to share with us her name. And what did you think about today's show today with our youth?
Sure, I'm Pam Hartley from Raleigh, North Carolina, and the youth were terrific. They were so brave up on the stage. You could see their whole spirits come through. You could see all the love that had been poured into them, the leadership that they had been developing, and they represented Pasadena really proud.
Wow, so what did you think about the response? Share with the viewers the response and Pasadena. What did you think about Pasadena and our little town here?
Absolutely. Well, the entire country, in fact, the whole world has shown up today to learn more about what y'all are doing with your youth programs, how Pasadena has really rallied around the young people here. We're learning so much from the spirit and the passion that you've poured into your kids, and it just showed up on the stage today. The whole Pasadena Playhouse was just erupted in cheers and applause for these kids, and you're really doing it right here.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that, because if we could pull you out from way back in, is it North or South now?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. I don't want to say South Carolina, but North Carolina, definitely. And so why don't you tell the audience really quick, how did you become familiar with the program today and make that commitment to come out here so we can pull more people from outside of Pasadena to enjoy what we have here?
Sure. So we're here today with the Association of Children's Museums, and so your city and your fantastic Children's Museum has invited us all here to Pasadena to learn from y'all. And I have no doubt with what you've shown for us today that the country will be here learning more about what you're doing here in your great city.
Wow. Well, we certainly appreciate your time and jumping on that plane and coming over here to Pasadena.
Anytime. It's a beautiful place, beautiful people.
Well, you're always welcome here.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, we're back. We got another guest. We were able to hunt him down because he's one of our own here in Pasadena, and he's going to share with us really what did you think of today's performance, and really what does this mean for Pasadena?
Well, it means, certainly I love the performance. What you saw was 5 to 9 year olds who essentially went from no experience in dance and photography into what you saw on stage, which is an excellent performance, right? So it's a combination of them learning life skills, teamwork, communication, discipline, self-esteem, the value of self, in a creative atmosphere, right, that's encouraging for them to express themselves, and that's one of the things that our programs hope to develop. And for Pasadena as a whole, it's a great opportunity for the youth to continue to send their children who are going to be the future leaders, the future entrepreneurs, the future innovators. This was great, because it's a stepping stone for what's more to come. And I'm really proud to have partnered with Janina. I'm Lamar Anderson, Axum Creative Project. In addition to Janina Garraway and the Garraway Performing Arts Center, is essentially responsible for putting on the performance through our collaborative efforts. These were our students that learn over the course of 16 weeks. Photography and dance education. We're based in Pasadena. We also service Altadena and Sierra Madre. So it's really great for our local students, our local families, and our local community to really come out and be supportive and make sure that something like this, continues well into the future.
Well, why don't you share with the viewers so they can really see how to go about getting involved with either being a participant with their children or supporting you in a financial way, so that they can know that we have programs here in Pasadena to keep the kids actively involved and certainly give them more creative perspective with their artistic side.
I love that, and thank you for that, because certainly as we move in these different communities, especially with the summertime, we do have summer programming, that we are in open enrollment now. So very simply, you can go to either one of our websites. I'm going to give you both. The first one is acreativeproject.org. It's very simple, acreativeproject.org, and Garraway Performing Arts Center, .com. That's the Garraway is GarrawayPerformingArts.com. Garraway performingarts.com, and you can enroll directly from those websites.